rather than focusing on how Trump's war threatens the homeland, is holding yet another hearing on demonizing hardworking immigrants. I am disturbed and offended that the Trump administration is responding to American Truckers United's call to eliminate trucking operators from foreign lands. The Department of Transportation is actively trying to strip refugees, asylees, and DACA recipients of their commercial driver's license under the false pretense of highway safety. Rather than pursuing sensible solutions to prevent collisions, such as requiring speed limiting technologies in trucks, the Trump administration would rather punish immigrants who have a safe driving record than U.S. citizens. And if you look at all of the fatal accidents that happen, what percent of those are committed by the immigrants? And it from what you're telling me, it seems like most of the 99% of the collisions, accidents are as a result of by U.S. citizen drivers or permanent resident drivers. Is that true?
Thank you for the question. The Trump administration has identified 17 examples, as I said, of documented immigrants who've caused fatal crashes, but there are over 4,000 in a year. So that's less than 1%, meaning the vast majority is caused by U.S. citizens and lawful permanent residents.
Thank you.
Gentleman's time has expired. He yields. So I just want to follow up, and this is more than anecdotal. Again, going to the theme of allowing additional time for questions is a tragic example. Sheriff Del Toro is the individual who made the U-turn. He was here illegally. He failed his commercial driver's license 10 times in a matter of 2 months, then yet goes to the state of California, obtains his commercial driver's license, and immediately, within a very short-term time frame, leads to the tragic end that you know of in your county.
Correct.
So if someone's not willing to concede that the lack of speaking English, the lack of skill is evident, and really zeroing in on California and Pennsylvania and New York, who's failing, 50% of their CDL non-domiciled we know are here illegally. Our attention needs to really be focused there. And
Brescian was really holding back on this one because there's something that he really can't say without landing in some hot water. And no, it's not what you think. A whole lot of the problems with illegal immigration that has seeped into our transportation networks, and I'm talking mainly CDL drivers here. There's a reason that Georgia, not the state of Georgia, the nation of Georgia, Ukraine, and other Eastern European nations were the first ones listed before you even get to Venezuela or India. Okay? That's what's going on. However, there's a bigger problem. Okay? And this is the argument that Thanadar is trying to make, and everyone and no one in the real world buys it because they know it's a problem. You have a giant dam. Let's say that you can see the dam from an observation point, but you can't help but notice there's a big crack and there's water leaking from it. Their argument, however, the Democrat argument is, well, it's only 1% of the dam. We're going to be just fine. But I can see the leakage, and doesn't this actually make the dam less viable? Doesn't that mean that there's going to be more problems if we don't fix this? Well, it's going to be really expensive if we fix it. Just kind of ignore it for a little while. I'm a structural engineer. Yeah, we need to fix the hole in the dam. No, you're a racist structural engineer. We're going to replace you with someone else. And then they get someone, and that's their argument. That is literally their argument. Meanwhile, the Republican one is, I see a problem that we can fix. The federal government bureaucracy that oversees our highway transportation network has a huge problem. And it's fixable. And yet we're noticing something from 4 different states. It's not all blue states. California, New York, Oklahoma, and Indiana. Okay, this is happening in red states too, because here's something that a lot of people don't want to really admit. The reason red state illegal immigration is bad is because they want the cheap labor. Democrats don't love the cheap labor because they don't know how to make money. They just want to replace people and have a guaranteed system set in place because because Democrats just can't govern. That they are fundamentally incapable of governing because they're taking a clear and present problem of illegal immigration and allowing it to fester in their states. But the red state problem is they want the cheaper businesses. They want the guaranteed tax revenue. They think they're going to make more money when all they're doing is they're making their own states worse. This is a problem in both parties. Thanadar, yes, has the dumber argument. But we've got to tackle